When I first started uni, Call of Duty used to be burned into my retinas every night because instead of studying, I used to play for 24 to 36 hours straight. My physique and my self-confidence was shit because I couldn't focus on my goals. And now, bro, I graduated uni this year, and in this past year, bro, I built my dream physique. I finished uni as an award-winning Master of Engineering with 2 first-class dissertations at my dream career, and I'm leveling up in there already, bro. It's only been 2 months. Yo, bro, my name is Jas, and I nearly went down the path of mediocrity as a young man before discovering self-discipline, and now my life has completely changed. I lived the life that younger me dreamed of, and now it is my mission to get you onto the same path so you can do the same thing but even faster and even better. So if you want to level up your life, bro, drop a subscribe right now because it's gonna help me help you. Bro, it's the start of COVID. I'm on Warzone with the boys, bruv. There's 4 of us in party chat. We're playing quads. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. We're getting kills. We're getting to end game. We even win the game and we start celebrating. And I'm in my living room going crazy, bro. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. And I hear my mum shouting, muffled, because I got the headphones on. I can hear muffled shouting. And I'm like, I look up. Behind me is the stairs and my mum's there. She's tired. I can see the eye bags under her eyes and I feel so bad because it's COVID and she's like this key worker, right? So she has to work no matter what. And she's got work, but I'm disturbing her. That's the type of son I was, bro. The undisciplined son that has no remorse or thought for other people. The person that's literally raising me, putting food on the table. And this is how I treat her. Now, bro, when it's 4 o'clock, I'm outside and I'm training. I'm downstairs, I'm working on my purpose. I'm making these videos for you. I'm reading and I'm learning more. I'm doing the good habits, meditation, breath work, cold showers. That's what I do at 4 o'clock now, bro. Even back in the Call of Duty days, I knew about discipline. I knew that I need to be training. I knew that I need to be working on some sort of purpose, but I didn't know exactly what I wanted to do. I didn't know how to figure it out or anything like that. But this was 5 years ago, man. I was 18 years old and as every young man does, I had this fire inside of me, this ambition, the same ambition that you've got, man. I know exactly what you're thinking. You're thinking that you want to be that guy, you want to lock in 2026 is going to be my year, I'm going to absolutely bang it, I'm going to make money, I'm going to do all of this, I'm going to build the physique, all of that. But then you have the same year as 2025. Maybe you make a tiny bit of progress, but that's the progress you would have made anyway, man. All these average people around you, look around, they make the same type of progress as that. You want more, and discipline will get you more. It was in this year alone that I built my dream physique. I went from skinny fat to having a 6-pack, bro, I can see my delts in my peripheral vision, bruv. I used to be a stick. I used to weigh 40 something kilograms. As a fully developed adult at 18 years old, I weighed 40 something kilograms. I've packed on over 20 kg. Not only did discipline change my actual physique, the amount of muscle mass I've got on me, it changed my strength, it changed my mind. I became a guy that has the capacity to do hard work, and when you become that guy, it doesn't matter what vehicle you choose. It could be a high-level career, it could be a business. That's you know your purpose, bro. Bro, I work as a consultant engineer. That is exactly what I wanted to do. Coming into my last year of uni, I was so clear-headed. I knew where I wanted to go because I was living the disciplined life. I was doing 10 good habits a day, and I still do that, bro. I still carry that into like my current life, working. It didn't matter whether I was studying at a high level or now I'm working at a high level and I'm working on this business, at the one that you're watching me on right now. It doesn't matter what your current purpose layer is, bro. You have the capacity to do the work that's required to fulfill that purpose, so you don't feel like a failure all the time, man. It doesn't feel like you're living just below your potential. Discipline changed how I actually look, my physical flipping face, bro. Not because my genetics have changed or anything. Maybe I've matured throughout the years, you could argue that, yeah. But most guys, we can say at 18, look better than they do when they're 23. Your face is younger, you've got more youthful features, your face hasn't been through 5 more years of like 8-hour screen time days, so you're literally ruining your features by doing that, bro. I stopped the screen time. I stopped Instagram Reels. I smile because I feel happy about what I'm doing, you know what I mean? Every single day I go through the day thinking this task that I'm doing right now is conducive to my goals, and it becomes a beautiful feedback loop. The smile, the glow, it all comes because I'm working on something that I enjoy, and I want the same for you. When you start working on your purpose, when you start hitting the gym, when you start building the body, and then you start spending time with friends that actually mean something to you, rather than guys that you're just friends with because you went to the same school or like you just see them around here and there, that's when you begin to actually feel fulfilled on a spiritual level, and that's when it starts showing on your face. As a disciplined man as well, I started respecting my looks more. I started giving myself more fades. Like, I even learned how to cut my own hair. Like, long story short, I was boxing regularly, right? I'd hit about like 400 sessions in a row. So I was doing twice a day, and I'd done that for about 9 months. And I was ready for my first fight, man. And the week before my fight, I was literally ready. I was ready to go and absolutely demolish this guy, man. I've been training like an animal. I've been doing 2 times a day training, a little bit of weights here and there to get the strength up. And then I tore my groin, man. And when I tore my groin, I was thinking, what the hell do I do now? Like, I can't actually train. And when I realized I couldn't train, I got a bit depressed, man. For the next couple of weeks, I was thinking, oh, what do I do? But then I learned how to cut my own hair. And when I learned how to cut my own hair, it gave me like a sense of fulfillment anyway, just thinking, oh man, like the barber's charging £25 a week to get my hair and beard done when I can just do it myself. I can pay the £100, so that's like 4 haircuts. I can pay £100 on the equipment as like an upfront cost. And then as long as I give myself 4 decent haircuts, I've made the money back, in effect, right? And now I've built this like lifelong skill, but it means that I respect myself more. Bro, the discipline has given me the fundamentals to respect the way I look. And now when I go into work, I wear a full suit every single day. I'm overdressing a little bit, yeah? But that's because I want to, bro, you want to set a standard so high. Most guys, like, they'll start a new job, they'll set the standard up here, wear a suit, and then a week later, they'll just fall off and just start wearing, you know, like polo t-shirts, regular kind of, bro, like regular clothes, innit? When you're disciplined and you know that every day matters, and you know that every piece of work you do matters, and you know that every workout matters, do you think you're gonna fall off, bruv? It gives you the self-respect. When you make yourself a promise and you keep that promise, you get this glow about you, you get this energy about you that people actually want to chat to you, people want to be your friend, people want to, like, on a subconscious level, they want to know, like, I don't feel that, so how does he get to feel it? Bro, when you set the standard up here, do you think you're gonna be that mediocre guy that, like, doesn't get the work done? The guy that doesn't train hard enough in the gym so he doesn't make the gains? The guy who just, like, keeps eating the junk food all the time? Do you think you're gonna be that guy when you set the standard up here? Consciously, you make that effort. You tell yourself you're gonna do it, bruv. And when you make that disciplined, conscious choice and you start practicing the art of self-discipline and you begin to stack the bricks every single day, you tell yourself, I'm gonna wake up and have a cold shower. I'm gonna wake up and I'm gonna train. I'm gonna wake up and work on my business. I'm gonna wake up and I'm gonna go to work and I'm gonna show up. I'm gonna absolutely dominate the competition. Do you think that you're gonna stay mediocre? Cause and effect. You are taking the steps and you're doing the habits that make you level up. And what's the first thing that you do? What is the first thing you think of when you think of discipline? It's that you wake up early. You wake up early. And what do I mean by early, bro? Whatever time you wake up right now, subtract like 2 or 3 hours off it. If you wake up at 8 a.m, wake up at 5 to 6. That is when you gotta wake up. If you wake up at like something like noon, bro, we have like a serious chat. There's a serious chat that needs to be had, man, because you can't be doing that. That's what, like, most young guys do these days, man. It's really sad that this is the next generation of strong men, young men. Bro, like, you should be like a young bull. You should be ready out the cage, bruv. You need to be tamed. But then why is your granddad more energetic than you? Walking around the house and doing the work when, like, your mum asks you to take the washing out and you can't be bothered to do it, let's be honest. You ain't got the energy to. So look, your day starts with the morning, yeah? You wake up and you straight away have a cold shower. Like, bro, you have a timer on your phone, set it to 10 minutes, and before that 10 minutes is up, you should be inside the cold shower. It's like the biggest domino, out the way. You know that eat the frog concept, you do the hardest thing first. That is what that is, but for your whole day. You do the hardest thing of your day first, and then everything else just feels easier. Even if technically the thing's harder, because you've woken up and you're in so much inertia, you feel like, oh man, I just fell asleep, like, I wanna go back to sleep, blah, blah. If you can overcome that, you can overcome anything, man. And I know it sounds cliche, and I know it sounds like, oh man, this guy's giving the same advice, but look, this is what changed it for me. Waking up and having a cold shower, that's it. That is what gave me the physique. That's what gave me the success in my job. That's what gave me the success at uni. That's all it was. You just wake up early and you have a cold shower. Bro, I'm not asking you, yeah, tomorrow to go and live the most like disciplined day in the world. I'm asking you to do 2 things. You wake up early and you have a cold shower. That's all you need to do. You can imagine yourself right now doing that, right? Like, you can reasonably imagine yourself just waking up early. You open your eyes. You look at the time. Oh, okay, it's 5 a.m. Oh, I told myself yesterday that no matter what, I'm gonna wake up at 5. Yeah, that just guy in the video, he said it changed his life. Maybe it will do something to me today. Maybe I'll live a different type of day now because he told me that I would. Bro, if it doesn't flipping work, if you don't feel any different after that cold shower, come back here to this video and blame me, bruv. Come back and put all the blame on me if you want. But I know that you won't, because I know that if you've watched this far and you're actually going to take the action, that you agree with me on somewhat of a level. Even if you've never done this action before, even if you've never taken a cold shower, woken up early, in that exact order, you wake up early and you have a cold shower. If you've never done that before, you still know that that will give you a better day than if you wake up at 12 o'clock noon and you just slack off all day, bro. I'm giving you permission to do nothing but those two things. Just wake up early and have a cold shower. You should write it on your phone. Bro, write that down. Because what I normally do, I make a checklist on my phone. And that checklist now has grown so much. But I plan tomorrow, today, every single day. I always write down what I'm going to do. I write down fresh. Okay, wake up at 5, wake up at 4, cold shower. That's the next thing that I write is cold shower. That's what you need to do, bro. Because that cold shower is something you don't want to do. But trust me, man, that is what turns your mind on. Like, bro, you say that you want all these things. You say that you want to, like, drive a Lambo one day. You say that you want this, like, massive physique and you want to get hench and you want to be, like, this athletic guy. You want to be able to, like, run 100 meters in 10 seconds. You also want to be able to, like, deadlift 3 times your body weight. There are so many things you want to do, yet you won't do yourself the favor of waking up early and chasing that goal relentlessly. That is what separates the top 1% guys from the bottom 99%. You want what the top 1% has, yeah? Yet you're not willing to do what 99% will not do. Does that make sense? You need to not do what these people do, and this select few, look at them. They all wake up early, they all do cold showers. Why do they do cold showers, bro? It's because you've got to tell yourself you're going to do something hard and build the muscle of, like, telling yourself, okay, I'm going to do this hard thing, and then doing it. And you just keep going, because business is hard, high-level careers are hard, high-level education is hard, and high-level physique is hard to attain. All those things are really hard to get. So when you build up the muscle of doing the hard thing, that is exactly when you're going to end up breaking through and making real progress. Because right now you're stagnant, and I know it, man. You're watching this video because you need it. You're watching this video because you have not made significant progress in an area of life that you care about. And that's why this video has been shown to you, bro. That is why you've clicked on it, and that's what has made you think, right, something needs to change. So get on it, bro. And if you want my personal help one-to-one, just check that link in the description. So look, bro, get on it. Make sure you tell yourself, I'm going to wake up early and I'm going to cold shower. And just do it for one day, man. I haven't told you to move a mountain. I haven't told you to just, like, completely change up your life and change, like, what school you go to, change what job you have. I haven't told you any of that. I just told you to wake up early and have a cold shower. 5 o'clock, bro. Set that alarm. You are going to love yourself, even if you don't get the sleep. You're going to love yourself, man, just for tomorrow. Just do it for tomorrow. And if you actually take this action, if you actually, like, have this energy about you that, yeah, I'm a young man, I'm able to do it. I'm able to do this thing that's going to lead me closer to my goals. Even if you don't know what your purpose is yet, you need to become the guy that is able to do the hard work. And this is the type of action-taking behavior that you need in order to become that guy. Then your brain will come up with the answers on its own. But you have to give it that fundamental sort of foundation for you to be able to put those bricks into place, if you get me. So give yourself that opportunity, bro. Wake up at 5 o'clock tomorrow and absolutely crush it from the start. Cold shower, and then, bro, your mind will be clear. You'll know to do something. You can even do press-ups. But look, don't even focus on that. 5 o'clock, that's all you need to know. Then your mind will take you from there. Just write down 5 o'clock, cold shower, and that is it. Discipline changed my life, and it made me unrecognizable, bro. Over the long term, it will do the same for you. And if you want my personal help with this, hit the link in the description, man. Sweat or regret, bro. I'm out.